What's in the box? All right. So, today's the day after Christmas. Hopefully everybody had a very Merry Christmas. I know I did. We got a new present here to unbox today from Angling AI. What do I say present? Angling AI did not give this to me. I purchased it. So, we're going to unbox it, see what's in here, do a first shoot. Super excited about these molds. Ultimately, I'm trying to get to the point where I don't have to buy anything out of the store for plastics. So we're getting really close. These two will help. And without further ado, here we go. Angling AI does a really good job boxing this up. I already opened them and looked, but they make sure they're not going to bang around or get damaged in the shipping, which is awesome. I am not sponsored by these guys. I just like their products. I think, yeah, almost all. Fat Guys Fishing and Angling AI are where I've gotten all my molds. So we got two pretty decent sized molds. And probably a sticker and a thank you, Angling AI sticker. Thank you, Angling AI. I'm going to put that on the fridge. And these are the two that I picked out. So the first one is a little tiny bait. If you have fished the Yamamoto D-shaped worm, this is very similar. This is a 4-inch drop shot worm. I have the stinger tail mold already for drop shots. I just wanted a second option. This has a flat side on it, which I think is going to be good. It's going to be good for a ton of things. I can use it for chatterbait trailer, spinnerbait trailer, obviously the drop shot, hover rig, Texas rigged, I'm sure. There's probably some things I'm missing. So I'm excited about that. Pretty universal bait, and just a second drop shot bait and a hover rig bait, if nothing else. This one is one that I have not been able to do myself yet. And it is a craw bait. I believe it is called Ecto Craw. 3.4 inches. So that's going to be the back of my jigs. That's going to be Texas rigs, swim jigs, flipping jigs. Could be a chatterbait trailer, although I like the straight tails better. So super excited about both of these molds. Today we're going to mix up a color, probably just a green pumpkin with some flake, and pour a couple. So you'll probably hear some music. I'm going to listen to some music while we do this, and here we go.
looking like a super fly disco.
All right, we moved the party into the bathroom, which is a weird statement, but there's a reason for it. I have a beef with every one of you mold makers out there, and that's that you do not, maybe not all of you, but the few that I have purchased from, you don't show your action of the lures that you're selling the molds for. So I looked online for action for these two molds and I couldn't find anything. So I'm going to show you to the best of my ability in my bathtub in a low lighting situation what these look like, and hopefully it gives you a better idea of whether you should purchase them or not. Angling AI, if you're listening, show the action of your baits, man. All right, so I'm going to start with the two that I know I'll use, but I don't know that I'll use it as much as the last two. So I've got 4 different rigs here, 2 with the craw, the ecto craw, which is what I was most concerned with. This is on a 3/8 ounce tungsten weight and a 3/0 hook, Texas rigged, and I have not dropped this yet. I have no idea what this looks like, so I'm going to see it as you see it. So I have no idea how this craw is going to perform. I do like that they kind of float up. The craws, the pinchers, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I can. The pinchers float up when it sits on the bottom. And I've only got, obviously, a small little line to do this. But it does what I actually wanted to, which is good. It actually does have some kicking, if you can see that, which is what I had hoped. I will eventually get a non-kicking mold for the colder water for a craw beaver type bait or whatever. But I wanted, most of my fishing is done in the summer or warm water, and I wanted the craws to move, which they do. And they float up as long as you don't put salt in there, which is good. So that looks good. I like that. So 3/8 ounce bullet weight. Now the drop shot minnow. What do they say? The minnow. I don't know. MINNA. 4-inch. This is rigged on one of my homemade hover rig jig heads. I don't know if you can see that in there. You should be able to. It's pretty translucent. Yeah, maybe not with this light. But anyway, hover rig. Similar to the core tackle hover rig. And I've tied a loop knot, which I just learned. I've never used this in practicality. But they say with this rig particularly, a new loop knot is a good one to tie, along with a glide bait. So I'm going to show you how that is done, the loop knot, in a different video. But this is a 3/16, either 3/16 or 1/8. I'm not sure, but here we go with this. It's hard to tell. I probably don't have enough line to see how that's going to react, but looks decent. I don't know. Only time on the water will tell if it's good or not, but seems decent. I don't know. So that is something I look to do a lot more of this year in 2025. and watch them on live scope, so we'll see how that goes. But now the two ways that I know I'm going to use this mold, I should save this for last because that's just absolute money. Is a drop shot with that minnow, that drop shot minnow, and that's normally how I hook it, with a number 2 straight shank and a 3/16 or 1/8 weight on the bottom, depending. And that's way too long, so let's fix that. This is going to have a very short leader. I only got, what, a foot of water in the bathtub. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys can tell because that matches the bathtub, but wow, that looks good. Slowly sinks. That little tail dances a little bit. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell in this water, but that's going to be good. I am not a fan of white baits. Everything in Michigan where we fish, in my opinion, eats bluegills or crawdads. So white bait is not ideal, but I've been talking to some guys, and minnows are also a natural forage. So I'm going to try a little bit of white this year. See if I can change my mind on color. I'm going to try a lot of different things with color. See if I notice a difference or if color even matters. This color, however, is by design. So this is crazy cool to me. Okay, so I made this jig. It's a 1/4 ounce Argy jig, and the craw's orange, right, with a little black flake. And a little backstory on this orange. So we did a family fishing tournament where not everybody has a live well, so we keep bass. It's the one time a year that I keep bass, and we eat bass. I grew up eating bass, so I'm good with that, but I normally don't keep them. I release them to get them, to let them get bigger and whatnot. I did put out a video about eating more bass that a conservation officer said we should be doing to help with sizes. I'll link that. But anyway, getting back to the orange color, I kept a live well full of bass, and left the live well on overnight because we didn't feel like cleaning them when we all got done with the tournament. Weighed them, put them back in there to keep them fresh, or fresh-ish, and the rest ended up going into a 5-gallon pail into a refrigerator. But the orange color comes from the 5 fish that we had kept in my boat. I had caught on a drop shot, on a green pumpkin drop shot, and there were so many crawfish spit up in the bottom of my live well when I went to clean it. It was ridiculous. And if you know what color orange rigid shop vac is, or the rigid orange color, that's what color. It matched the inside of that like perfectly. So orange is something that I never really throw, but I'm excited actually to throw more of it. But without further ado, this is a jig that I made, 1/4 ounce, with the orange 3.4 Ecto Craw. I did not I repeat, I did not trim any of the craw. That is the full size. Holy moly. That looks awesome. There's a little rubber in there and a little silicone both. That looks so good. That's gonna get bit, guys. That's a big profile. That's a little compact 1/4 ounce jig. Granted, I only trimmed the skirt down to the tails of the craw, but I can see that getting bit. That craw or that jig actually, I guess it depends on how fast you go, but there's actually not a ton of action on the craw tails with the jig impeding it. On the Texas rig there was much more, but I think that looks pretty natural, pretty cool. Those craws go up in a little defensive posture. That's pretty neat. So anyway, that's the video. Angling AI, do better. Show us the action of these baits. You're spending a couple $100s on each mold. The guys want to know what they look like. Hopefully that helps any future buyers. Thanks for watching. Follow along next time. I'll show you that loop knot, or who knows what the next video will be, but always something good coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you got time and find any of this informative, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, we'll see you next time. Thanks. You